With Todd Horwitz live on the floor and look at the livestock complex. Todd, thanks for all the great comments, hopefully helpful to buyers or sellers of grain, pricing this grain in livestock or the grain trade. Livestock seeing a lot of pressure here today. Your thoughts in that space?
Well, you know, it's funny, Mark. This morning, I wrote out a note and I said, the grains I felt were getting short squeezed, and I thought the livestock was sleeping because there wasn't getting around. We were right around flatline. All of a sudden, we've now started to see some pressure. We're looking for 148 in the feeders and we're looking for 120 in live. Now, in the fats, I think 120 is really important. If we can't hold this 120 level, I think there's a fair shot we can go down to 115. So I think this is a real key level, but I'll be looking to put some new money to work here at 120, and I think that's a pretty good solid level. But right now, until we can violate 120 on the downside or 125 on the upside, I think that's the range we're going to be in. I do look for higher prices, but again, they never make it easy, and there could be a little pressure, but I think around 120 would be great in the fats and in feeders. I think we got down to that 148 level again. That's a real key spot. Our low last week was 146.97. 148's my spot. I want to look to get in. I think that's a very good spot to start accumulating and looking to get movement, because I think we're going to see higher prices coming down the road here.
And you're talking June live cattle, and you're talking May feeders?
That's correct.
Very good. All right, moving over to the live, and we'll get the numbers, well, those of you tuning in on the radio. I want to get your thoughts on what we might or might not want to do in lean hogs and where they sit right now, getting back below 70 or 80, now below 79, and getting close to 7. They've been below 78 for June.
You know, Mark, it's been very interesting that the hog trade looked so good about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and they just kind of fell apart. And I think what you're seeing now is that the lower prices in cattle is now having the other side of the effect on the hog market. But right now, 66 is a key level in the front, and if we break 66, I think you look for 64. Now, it's very challenging, and I think we have it's a big challenge to get back through 69. So as we look at it, we're going to see this market change, but we need the market to stop going down. And really, it's just been bleeding a slow death after breaking down, and basically it just dribbles down a little bit every day, and we'll see when it stops. But 66 is the first thing you got to watch for, and if we break through 66, look for 64.
Very good. Todd, we'll talk to you tonight, closing things out on our evening news.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Todd Horwitz. Real quick, I promised to get some numbers to you, and we'll do that. Live cattle futures, we close things out, headed back to Janet. June cattle down $1.23, 121.62. Feeder cattle down as well. The May contract down $1.10, 149.95, and our hog futures down as well. Looking at that May contract down $1.02, 74.08. June below $9. In fact, they've been below 78 here. Right now, 78.15, down $1.05. Hopefully helpful information.
All right. Thank you very much.